When did you realize your parents' tough love was actually just trauma in disguise? My mom didn't need to raise her voice to get respect. She was 58, strong as hell, with the kind of stare that could shut down a whole room. She coached our school and ran our home like we were training for the Olympics. Every morning started with an inspection, beads made tight, backpacks perfectly packed, homework double-checked. Even outside school, people called her coach. Half out of admiration, I was out of 17, just trying to be a regular teenager, but that's not easy when your mom treats every single day like it's game day. My little sister Hazel was 12 and somehow always knew how to stay on mom's good side. I always wondered if there was a softer version of my mom buried under all that drive and pressure. I had no idea I was about to find out, in the most painful way. Living with her felt like constantly being graded. She wasn't mean exactly, but she never let up. Bring home a B+. Sit down and analyze what went meeting. Write an essay on commitment. Her motto: champions don't make excuses. Champions find a way. Champions never settle. My dad used to joke that we deserved trophies just for surviving dinner. Mom never laughed. Hazel kept her grades perfect and her mouth shut. I, on the other hand, just wanted one moment where she celebrates something I did without correcting it. Sometimes I wondered if she saw daughters or just projects she needed to perfect. That spring I was 17, and everything was crumbling. Beat on Rom's volleyball team double pressure, every mistake I made on the court picked apart twice. Once in practice, then again at home. Our team had lost 3 games in a row, and the athletic director was on her case. She would pace the kitchen after practice. Then plays came that rainy Thursday in April. Another loss. Another awful game for me. Back serves, weak spikes. I could feel her disappointment burning into me from the sidelines. Dinner that night was unbearable. Dad made awkward small talk. Hazel her nose in her homework. Mom just picked at her, clearly replaying every moment of the game. And then came the performance review. She slipped into her coach voice and started breaking down everything I did wrong. Focus, effort, attitude. And then she said it again. Champions do word. Hit me like a punch. Before I could stop myself, I blurted out, maybe I don't want to be a champion. Maybe I just want to be your daughter. Everything stopped. Dad froze, mid-bite. Hazel stopped writing. Mom's face went from white to red in seconds. I should have backed down, but instead, everything I've been holding in exploded out. I told her I was tired of feeling like a disappointment every single day. That I wanted a mom, not a 24/7 coach. She jumped her chup's fast screech against the floor, her voice cracked. She lost that calm, controlled tone for the first time ever. She said she pushed me because she loved me, because she wanted me to have what she never had. And I cried as I told her. If that was love, why did it always she just say she was proud of me with adding but, afterward? That's when I saw it. Her whole face crumpled, for just a second, before she caught herself again. Her hands were shaking. Her voice dropped to a whisper. She said she had never been enough for her own mother, and she promised herself I'd never feel that way. The room went completely quiet. I looked at this woman I'd always seen as unbreakable, and realized she'd been burnt long before I was even born. And my voice came out low and shaky, but I do feel that every day. She looked at me like I just hit her. Then she walked away. I heard her bedroom door close. Later that night, I found a letter slipped under my door. The handwriting was shaky. It read, I became the mother I needed, not the one you needed. The next morning, she made my bed. Not military style, just the way I liked it. She asked about my day, without picking apart my answers. She hugged me before school and didn't tack on a pep talk. Turns out, the mom who seemed so strong had been shaped by years of emotional neglect. She thought she was protecting me from what she went through, but all she really did was hand it down, just in a different form.